It is my prayer that you are blessed and that you are in good shape and that you are in good health. It is my prayer that God has given you peace and everything that you require, and especially good health. That is a very important thing that we require. You know, when you're not in good health, it will not matter what you have. You will not enjoy it because good health is something that we require so much. So it's my prayer that God has given you good health and that you are blessed in all aspects. So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is Never Age TV. I've made this my studio and I like it. I like this studio of mine. I've made it my studio because it's a place that gives me comfort. It gives me comfort, and there's a good lighting. There's good lighting, so you know, with lighting, hey, when doing a video, people need to show it to see you. People need to see who is talking, but not to hear voices and they are not seeing who is talking. But anyway, that doesn't mean that you cannot do a video. You can still do a video even when you don't show your face. And I'm doing this video to talk about somebody who approached me and asked me, oh, please advise me how I can start a YouTube channel. And guys, let me tell you something. When you don't know something, you don't know it. Don't pretend that you know it. And you'll not have done something for a day or two and then get to think that you know it all. I'm not that person who likes becoming a know-it-all, because I have not done this YouTube business for a very, not business, for a very long time. It's been a few months, and I cannot sit there and tell somebody that I know so much about YouTube. So this is what you are supposed to do, and this is not what you are supposed to do. I cannot advise somebody so well. So what happened is, guys, hey, let me tell you, there's a saying in my tribe that says, let me tell you, dealing with people is hard. It's very hard. It's very difficult because people will be offended even when you don't mean to offend them. And beware of people, because people will think that you don't have very good intentions for them. You don't wish them well. And people will think that you don't want them to benefit. And people will think, you know, especially when they look at you and you look like you are a bit comfortable. And then they ask you for some help and you say you are not able to. It is not only about YouTubing, by the way, it's about even life. Somebody will approach you and will want some help, some kind of help, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you, or I don't have, and somebody will be like, oh my God, imagine they refuse to give me, let me say they refuse to assist me, and the way they are okay, you can even say the way they are comfortable, they will not even want to assist somebody, they refuse to assist, she or he refused to assist me. And guys, let me tell you, people are hard. Yani, the Moses of the Bible, this means that Moses of the Bible, Moses, when he was reading the Israelites, you know, at one time he went up the mountain to pray or to meet up with God. And on coming back, he found the Israelites had made golden calves. They had melted their ornaments, the golden ornaments, the earrings, and they had molded a calf. And they were calling it their God and they were worshipping it. And when Moses came, that is when he dropped the Ten Commandments, because what he saw with his eyes, he couldn't believe it. He found people that were doing things that he cannot even imagine, people that he had read. So at one time, I also remember in the Bible, there's one time that they confronted him and told him, why didn't you leave us to die in Egypt instead of bringing us when there was no water to drink? You remember? Instead of removing us from Egypt where we were slaves and bringing us to this desert to die of hunger and thirst. And you can imagine what Moses went through, because they really blamed him for everything. So guys, let me go back to my original story, that it is very difficult to deal with human beings, and human beings are hard to deal with. So somebody approaches me and tells me, oh, I want to open a YouTube channel like you, kindly advise me on how I will go about it. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm not very I'm not very successful in the YouTubing, because I just started a few months. Why don't you give me time so that after I get to be monetized and I get to know how you actually go about. I'm struggling because I just started. Let me get to know very well about it, and so that when I give you advice, I'll tell you, do this, this is what I did, and don't do this, this is what I did. And that person was not amused. The person thought I was refusing them to start a YouTube channel. And guys, let me tell you, when you don't know something, you don't know. You cannot start something even before it materializes. You go telling people, okay, come and do like I'm doing, you're going to succeed. No, you have to tell somebody, hold on a bit. The advice that I can give you is not very professional. I would hate that you start something and not succeed. So what you can do is go to Google about starting a YouTube channel, and whatever ideas you get, you can get some direction. And this is what offended them. This is what offended the person who was asking me, because they thought I'm not willing to assist. Guys, have you ever been confronted with such a situation where somebody expects you to even assist them with an idea which you already don't even know, you don't have, and you may have it, but when you request for some time that you get to a point where you can give proper professional idea, somebody thinks you are denying them a chance, or you don't want to advise them, or you don't want them to excel, or you don't want them to start up. Have you ever been confronted by such a situation? This is what happened to me, guys. So, meaning the population, human race, did not even understand Moses, who was their leader. So, it is not only you that you are going to be understood by human race. The human race is very, very difficult. It will not understand you. So guys, I'm yet to give anybody any advice when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. This is because I have not even reached a margin where I can at the threshold that YouTube requires, that you are recognized as a person who is now a proper YouTuber. I've not reached that point where at the threshold. So guys, you know what it means. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. I've not reached there. So guys, please help me reach there. Help me reach there so I can help somebody. And you helping me is by subscribing and watching my videos up to the end, so that I get the watch hours and then I get the 1,000 subscribers. Guys, I'll head there by your help. So kindly subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.